Welcome back, Murdoch here. Let's look today at the impact bag and how that's such a good tool, good practice training aid to give you the feeling dynamically of where impact should be, what the stresses are on the body, how these drills that we've done previously, the hands on shoulders, the plumb bob, the sort of scraping the ball, how these all put together at speed kind of give you that feeling of impact here. And the bag is so good, once you've got the understanding from these drills, you can hit the impact bag and it really all kind of clicks together. Now remember, when you're hitting the impact bag, there's some things you need to be aware of. You don't try and hit it flat out. Hit a medium iron, 6 iron or 7 iron is the club you need to have. You go down the handle, because remember, we don't want to hit quite at the base of the bag. You want to hit just a couple of inches up, so make allowances for that by gripping down the handle just a couple of inches. Make sure you're addressing the ball the same way, or the bag the same way you would as a ball. So very important, you know the right foot meaning now, you know the placement of the right foot, how it's between 12 and 1, just turned in slightly to natural. That hip bump down the line, that still applies. Don't forget that. That should be all fairly ingrained and second nature now in your routine. So down the handle, assume the same position you would as a normal shot with a 6 or 7 iron. So same forward bend. The edge of the bag is about the center of your feet and your feet are shoulder width. Now because you're down the handle, don't need to go back very far, so swing the length of the club. It's an impact bag, impact drill. So you're setting up, and what you want to feel is that you're hitting through the bag, is that you're going to hit through the bag. You're going to accelerate through. So it's not a hit with the right hand. You know the impact, dynamic impact position, the sort of laws behind it, to where it's the boxer's punch. You've got to hit through the bag, like the karate chop going through the wood, breaking through the wood, through the breeze block. You're not stopping at it, you're hitting through it. So the benefits of doing this plumb bob drill, where it stretches and pulls long that left side into the firm left side, you can feel how that becomes alive dynamically through hitting the bag. You got something to hit against. You'll feel how the weight comes off the right side, off the right instep there, in a sort of powering up, using the ground and force there to drive up. So in fact your left foot feels quite light. It's not as much weight on it as you might imagine. You'll feel the sort of downward force as you use the ground to power yourself up into this plumb bob position here. We're going to power up into that position. You'll learn how you can, this is how you're active on your feet in this sport, even though we're not running. All of this should start to make sense through this drill. So you're driving through the bag. I want you to imagine you're going through the bag. Understand also how you must keep your eyes down after swinging through to keep the shoulders working on their angles according to the spine, that 90 degrees. Your right shoulder's low after hitting the bag. Your left shoulder will be about head height come the end. That perfect 90-degree angle between spine and shoulders. So again, what I said earlier about the only emotions that we can have in this game is to be involved with the striking and impact. Let's hit it well and not worry about the outcome. So keep your eyes down after hitting the bag. It'll look something like this. So I'm down the handle. I've addressed the edge of the bag where it's in my center of my stance. Everything else is as it should be. I'm focusing here on the bag. I'm thinking of hitting through the bag, but I'm not going flat out. I'm going to hit about 65%. You're just to feel the movement of the body really, the right angles, and using the ground. First one, nice and steady, get used to it. Eyes stay down. Okay, number 2 hit. Go a little bit firmer, a little bit more authority, a little bit more confidence into it. Again, eyes stay down after you struck the bag. Third one, this is the final one now. You've got the first 2 feelings, relate to those 2 as your blueprint for your third and best attempt of conviction and commitment. Focus, same thoughts, bottom of the bag, down the handle. And then hold it. That gives you the feeling dynamically of those drills taking action in the swing. Pause for a second. Digest those 3 feelings and create that one single blueprint of the best feeling of all of it. So again, get emotionally involved with the strike and nothing else. The impact bag is a phenomenal drill for that, and you can pick them up for 20 quid.